Here's an overview of some of my more used cordless tools on the job site. We'll start with probably the most used down here. M18 impact driver. I keep it right in the case. That way I can keep a couple sets of bits with it and the impact along with the battery. I make sure if I lose a bit or break a bit, I fill it right back up. So I always have them all in the case here. And my drill is the same thing. It's also the Milwaukee Fuel 18 volt drill. I opted out of getting the hammer drill, so this is just a regular drill. Keep the handle in here. I don't think it's ever came out of the case. And then just a regular set of drill bits. I do the same thing with these. If I break one or lose one or anything, I make sure to replace it. Then here, another Milwaukee Fuel, just a regular Sawzall. I keep all the blades right in with it. The DeWalt brushless 7 1/4 skill saw. Pretty good saw, but it's getting a little wore out. It's a little old. So this is just my beater skill saw, but so once that DeWalt started getting a little old, I found a good deal on this Milwaukee Makita worm drive 36 volt saw, and it's pretty nice, but I don't like the 2 batteries. I wish it was just 1 battery, and the rear handle isn't great for everything, so I'll probably get a Milwaukee 6 1/2 fuel skill saw coming up here. And this is my jigsaw here. Same thing as my impact and drill. Keep it right in the case with all the blades and make sure I keep all my blades full for everything. And this is just all my drill bits, hole saw kit. This is a Dremel. I don't use that a whole lot, but it sure is handy when you need it. This is the little DeWalt blower. I don't have the nozzle on it right now, it's just in there, but I just use this to blow out the trailer mostly when I'm done with the job. Then the cordless sander. This is also M18. I wish they had a brushless model, but it's a pretty good sander. It doesn't vibrate too bad, and it's nice just for my touch-up work. I keep a Festool one in the shop, but for the job site, that's a good cordless option. I haven't upgraded to the fuel of this yet either, but the multi-tool or oscillating tool, I normally just keep a blade on it, and then I keep all the blades right in here with it. And this is the install drill, the Milwaukee 12 volt fuel. Sure is handy little tool. I don't use it as much as I should, but got a hex in there now, but it's also got the offset drill, gets into corners really good. The right angle, which you can put on any of the heads onto the right angle too. Then just the keyless chuck, which is nice to have. It's handy for installing cabinets and that type of work when a regular drill can't get into a certain spot. Then at the very top here, the cordless fuel Milwaukee router. Mostly just keep a round over or chamfer bit in there just to knock off an edge. Then this is the Metabo stapler, the rigid belt sander. Rarely use that, but nice to have if you need it. This is a Arrow T50 stapler. Just shoots the regular staples. I use it for house wrap. And these are only like 30 bucks, I think, at Home Depot. So I've got a couple of them up here and they're nice. This here is that little rigid palm nailer. Pneumatic deal. It's nice to set a nail that you can't get a regular framing gun into. Again, don't use it a whole lot, but I like to keep it in the trailer still. And then those are just both backup drills. I might even have a Bosch drill in there too. Yep. That's just a little Bosch laser right here. Pretty nice to set cabinets and everything. And then over here for cordless tools, I got the rocket light, which is pretty nice, and then the big M18 blower, which I use to clean up the job site and everything. Just a rigid shop vac down there. I'd like to get a cordless shop vac to bring into houses instead of that big old thing. Then this DeWalt table saw, which is just terrible without a stand. I don't even know why I have it. I need to upgrade to a saw with a mobile stand on it. And then here's where I keep all the batteries for the cordless tools. And I got these two Metabo nailers. This is the 15 gauge. I guess this is still labeled as Hitachi, but it's Metabo now. And then this is the 21-degree framing gun. It's a nice gun, but I should have gone with the 30-degree. I was thinking that I should keep all the nails the same, and I already had the 21-degree rigid over here, pneumatic gun, so that's why I went with 21-degree, but should have gone with the 30. But other than that, these are really nice guns. I plan to fill out the set and get the 18 gauge and the 23 gauge pin. And then the last tool I think I keep down here, and this is why I went with the non-hammer drill. Because if I ever had to drill into concrete, I would use this rotary hammer anyways. It's a nice little unit, but not the best on the market. I don't drill into concrete a whole lot, so it does plenty good for me. And I just keep it right in this case. I had to modify this case a little bit. It was just a screw case, but cut it out so it fits right in there. Keep the handle in there, bits. And then I just toss whatever tab cons I'm using for the job in there. And that about does it for tools in the trailer. I also have that California air compressor. It's super quiet. It's a nice little compressor to bring into basements or up and down stairs, anywhere. Otherwise, normally I keep a bigger compressor in the trailer that I just run a hose into the site, and then I got a splitter for my guns, and just run 25 footers off from that once I get inside the house. Thanks for watching.